In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this gorgeous Lacey Ripple Stitch. You want to begin by creating your slip knots, and you can use whichever method you prefer for this. Go ahead and insert your crochet hook, and for this stitch we're going to be doing a multiple of 24 plus an additional 3. So that's yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, that's 3. Go ahead, do a multiple of 24 until you get to your desired width, and then add another 3 to the end, and then meet me back once you're ready. So for my foundation chain, I've done 2 sets of 24. I'm now going to add the additional 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. This will allow for our turning chain. And for row 1, we're going to start in the 4th chain from the hook. So not the one on the hook. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. These missed chains will count as a stitch. Now in this 4th stitch, this is where we're going to start. We're actually going to do a treble crochet 2 together. Remember, I'm working in UK terms, so in the US this is known as a double crochet 2 together. So we're going to yarn over, go into that 4th chain from the hook, yarn over, pull through, you'll have 3 loops on your hook, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops, leaving 2 loops on the hook. We're going to finish that stitch for now, and yarn over, go into the next chain, yarn over, pull through, you'll have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and then you'll have 3 loops remaining. You'll go yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops, and that brings those 2 treble crochets together to form 1 stitch at the top just here. We then have a pattern repeat, so you're going to come back to this point when you need to repeat the pattern. We're going to chain 1, miss a chain, and then treble crochet into the next chain 4 times. So chain 1, miss a chain, treble crochet into the next chain. So that's once, chain 1, miss a chain, treble crochet into the next chain. That's twice, chain 1, miss a chain, treble crochet into the next. That's 3 times, chain 1, miss a chain, treble crochet. And that is the 4th time. We're now going to chain 1, miss a chain, and then we're going to work 5 trebles all into this same chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember, these are UK trebles. In the US, this is known as a double crochet. We're then going to do chain 1, skip a chain, and treble 4 times again. So we're going to chain 1, miss a chain, and treble. That's 1, chain 1, miss a chain, treble. That's 2, chain 1, miss a chain, treble. That's 3, chain 1, miss a chain, treble. And that's 4. We're going to chain 1, miss a chain, and then we're going to treble crochet 5 stitches together over these next 5 chains. So it's yarn over. Remember, we've already skipped this chain. Go into that first chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, don't finish off that stitch, yarn over into the next chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, that's the second, yarn over into the next chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, that's 3 stitches so far, yarn over into the next chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, that's 4, and here's our final one, into that next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then you're going to yarn over, pull through all of those loops on the hook, and that is our treble crochet 5 together. So that is the end of the pattern repeat, and you can see here we have the peak of our ripple and then the trough of our ripple. You're going to repeat this all the way across. So from that very spot where I said this is your pattern repeat, you're going to continue to repeat that all the way until you get to the end of your chain. Now the very last set is going to be slightly different. So we'd start working up here and then back down. So you'll work that repeat all the way across until your very last treble 5 together. We won't be doing this very last one. So go ahead, pause the video, work your way across, just omitting this very last treble 5 together. You will be left, after you've skipped a chain, you'll be left with 3 chains at the end. So go ahead, pause the video, work that pattern repeat, and then meet me back once you're ready. So I'm now at the end of my chain. I've chained 1, and then I would skip a stitch, omitting this final treble crochet 5 together. So that leaves me with my 3 chains. We're going to treble crochet 3 together over these 3 chains. So yarn over into that next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into the next chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then finally yarn over into that last chain, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over, pull through 2. We're going to yarn over, pull through all of those remaining loops on the hook. We're now going to turn our work for row 2. We're going to chain 1, which will not count as a stitch. And this row is really easy. We're going to do 1 double crochet, which is single crochet in the US, into each stitch and each chain 1 space all the way across. So this is the top of my first stitch just here. This is like the treble 3 together. So I'll go into the top of that stitch and do a double crochet into the chain 1 space, double crochet into the top of the next stitch, into the chain space, and continue to work this all the way across. So go ahead and pause the video, work your double crochets in each stitch and each chain space all the way across. Your last stitch looks a little bit different. We need to be mindful that we have a treble crochet 2 together here and a chain 3, which is the turning chain. So we want to look at the top of these chain 2s and then work into the top of that stitch just there. So make sure that you are finishing in that last stitch. Pause the video and then meet me back once you're ready. Okay, so I've just worked my way all the way across. I just wanted to reiterate where this last stitch is going. So we have our treble crochet 2 together and our chain 3 just here. We want to turn the work so that we can see that very last stitch, and that's where we're working into. We don't want to continue and work into this turning chain just here. So now we're going to turn the work and we're going to work on row 3. Row 3 is going to begin with a chain 3, which is going to count as a stitch. We're not going to work into this first stitch, we're going to work into the next 2 stitches with a treble crochet 2 together. So that's yarn over, miss that first stitch, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on the hook. We then have our pattern repeat again, which is exactly the same as before, but I will demonstrate it again because it will look slightly different for this round. But this is where your pattern repeat is going to start and where you can rewind to if you need to. So we're going to chain 1, miss a stitch and treble crochet into the next stitch. We'll do this 4 times in total, so that's 1, chain 1, miss a stitch, treble crochet, chain 1, miss a stitch, treble crochet, so that's 3 times, and then chain 1, miss a stitch and treble crochet, that's 4 times. We're then going to chain 1, miss a stitch, and if this is aligning correctly, your next stitch should be just above this central treble crochet, just here. So we've chained 1, missed a stitch, and then we're going to do 5 treble crochets into that next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're then going to chain 1, miss a stitch and treble crochet. That's the first of our 4. Chain 1, miss a stitch, treble crochet, chain 1, miss a stitch, treble crochet. This is our 3rd. And then chain 1, miss a stitch and treble crochet. That is our 4th. We're then going to chain 1, miss a stitch, and then treble crochet 5 stitches together. So it's yarn over. Remember, we've missed this stitch into that next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and again yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. We've done 4 stitches so far, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through all through loops on the hook. So you're going to repeat that pattern repeat all the way to the end again, and you will end up with 3 stitches remaining, and I'll meet you back to show you how to finish off this row. So pause the video and then meet me back once you're ready. Okay, so we're now at the end of this row. Just done a chain 1 and missed a stitch, leaving 3 stitches. We're going to treble crochet 3 together, so yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then this final stitch here, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on the hook. This is what the work is now looking like. Obviously, if you have more, you'll have more peaks and troughs, but we get a straight edge here, and then we also have our peaks and our troughs, which will continue. And the more you build this, the more stability you'll get in the work as well. So from this point, you're going to repeat rows 2 to 3. And once you continue to do that, it looks like this. So then once you're done, you can go ahead and block this if you want to, just to make these peaks and troughs a little bit more pointy, or just however you want to do it basically, but it looks absolutely stunning. And if you like this ripple stitch, you may also like this ripple stitch too.